everybody? It's me, San Martin, and guess where we're at? We're at the Bob, and if you guys don't know where that is, you're gonna have to wait to find out what I'm talking about. But until then, let's get it started.
I've been down there, looking for the silver lining, but no matter what, we always find it. So maybe you should just get it off.
What's up, everybody? This is going to be the greatest event of all time because we're going to start singing here in a short minute. I told her we are going to go karaoke style, but she says, you got to go too. So I've been thinking about what song I want to sing. But until then, let's go ahead and introduce the host with the most.
You're all into singing and dancing these couple of weeks, right? Just learning all these new skills.
Oh, yeah. I'm learning how to do the New York Shuffle.
The New York Shuffle.
Is that different than the Cupid Shuffle, or?
Okay. All I know is I got to keep my thighs closer together.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Back Alley Wine Bar. We're thrilled to be home. At least I am.
Yes. This is a beautiful ambiance here at the Back Alley Wine Bar. If you guys do not know where we are at, we are here on the famous Whiskey Row. Well, it's the actual famous alley on the Whiskey Row, and it's literally the coldest spot ever for all the best wines ever. And I don't know, is this my glass or is that your glass?
That's your glass.
Oh,
yours is more full.
I thought you were going to take it, the more full one.
I mean, I would have, but
you know how everybody does it. That's fine. I don't know why you're doing that. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and introduce the people that are going to make us happy today because we are going to sing.
No pressure.
No pressure. Who are you and what makes you famous?
We are Matt and Allie from Matt and Allie's Karaoke. We've been doing this in the Northern Arizona area for 5 years together, and we absolutely love what we do.
Say, I love what I do. Wait. No, you're next now. You can tell everybody who you are.
I know, huh?
I'm not a native like her, but I've been here for 23 years, and originally from, I don't want to say it, California.
Oh.
But I've been here long enough to, I can almost call myself a semi-native, right?
So people might know who you are. I know who that guy is. It's one of those cool things to know that you guys are actually providing a service. Let's get in a little bit into that. Tell everybody kind of what your kind of whole deal is.
Yeah, for sure. So we are a karaoke and DJ company. We are based in Northern Arizona, but we definitely travel around depending on who is needing what. But we focus mainly on karaoke. We also do a lot of events in the area. So birthdays, weddings, parties of any kind, really, car shows, all over the place. And we really, really pride ourselves in focusing on making our people happy. So we've been doing it long enough to where we've kind of got that groove where we know what works and what doesn't.
Let's go down that road.
What doesn't work?
Just kidding. We don't have to talk
I
about
know.
it.
Yeah.
Is there like a song that people kind of just gravitate towards, like you hear every time?
That would be
Don't say
Picture
it.
by
Don't say
Sheryl
it.
Crow and Kid Rock.
Really?
Yeah. So no, that's probably the main one. But you hear Friends in Low Places all the time. The very standard
Definitely done
Sweet
that
Caroline.
Yeah, you got some Journey.
A lot of Journey.
Yeah,
Don't Stop Believing. Don't get me wrong. Don't let that stop you from doing those songs. But it's definitely ones that we hear most of the time. That is for sure.
So funny. I every time you walk into a bar, you're a karaoke night. You're like, oh, this could be very bad or very.
It could go either way.
Yeah.
We are very blessed, and we have a lot of very talented singers. So some people, when they come to our shows, they're like, "This isn't like real karaoke because nobody sucks." Like like we're coming here to hear,
Yeah,
but everyone's
right.
actually really talented.
We need
We're
to start a
very
top 10 board, like the
I-
top 10
I
of
think
the
so.
Sheryl
I
Crow.
think
You know
that
what?
would be
What's
fun.
super cool? I got to go into the archives. About a year and a half, I probably got some video or pictures of San Martin doing karaoke.
Oh, yeah?
Right up the
It's
street,
been a while,
Yeah.
but
You just got called out.
yeah.
I mean, like karaoke used to be my favorite pastime. Well, actually, I just ran into it because obviously drinking. Well, speaking of drinking,
It kind of
raise your
goes
glasses.
hand in hand,
Alright.
right?
We
Cheers.
don't really do much of that.
Welcome.
This is one of them where we can't
Yeah.
do. Salud, guys.
Salud.
To a oh wait.
Oh, yeah, you have to follow the
Double-
rules.
Oh,
This
double
is
roll
slow.
and a tap.
Well, that's a rule too.
Slow.
The
Yeah,
tap
you gotta
is a
tap.
rule.
It is.
Tap is a rule, and then don't forget to sniff. And the reason why you sniff is because you could go ahead and feel what's in this drink or smell what's in this drink.
Well, and you
And
guys,
now you're gonna get the
Feel by
you guys have a
smelling.
couple of different options going on here today.
Oh.
We've got Matt with a Pinot Noir out of Cali because we knew that's where he was from, and then we got you fine folks with a Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc from where did we say it was Wilcox, right? Wilcox
Clark-
Vineyard
Clarkdale.
out of
Yeah,
Clarkdale,
Clarkdale.
Arizona.
Oh, sure, yeah, Wilcox.
Wilcox Vineyard, right?
You think that the grapes might come out of Cabernet or Clarkdale?
Clarkdale, that would be my guess.
So this is the creek water, guys.
Drink it. I bet it does. It taste delicious.
You know,
How's
it
the
actually
creek water?
It's really refreshing because it's kind of weird outside right now. As you guys can see, there is enough moisture in the air to go ahead and do crazy things.
Significant.
Condensation.
It's so weird. What the heck's going on?
Yeah. Monsoon season.
That
This monsoon
storm
season,
yesterday.
that was crazy.
Yeah, it was
Ooh, that
All
was
of it. I'll take
bananas.
it all.
All right, guys. So when you guys got into this business, what was the concepts? What were the thoughts? I mean, were you just doing it for fun, and then all of a sudden you're just like, we're gonna turn this into a business?
I mean, yes and no. So when Matt and I met back in 2017, he was already working karaoke for another company, and we decided that we could probably do something together. We actually met at a karaoke show.
Right.
Yeah,
Almost next door here.
It used to be far from Folsom.
Mhm.
Now it's Montezuma Tavern, and
Now it's Whiskey River Tavern.
that's right, Whiskey River.
Ah.
Gosh, it's that building.
Yeah.
But
you can go
no,
through like
great-
8.
great establishments, no matter who goes in there, but it just is definitely a difficult time there. But so we obviously knew that we loved doing karaoke together. We were like, hey, why don't we just try and do our own thing? We started out.
There was an opportunity. So we
There
took
was
it,
an opportunity. We started out in Chino at BC's Bar and Grill. We were there for a couple years. We were there. It was like a once a week thing, and it just kind of started off slow. We both had full-time jobs at the time too.
Yeah.
And then we just went with it. It was going really, really well. We had an opportunity from Paul Barnes, who runs karaoke over at JJ's Smiles on
right
Tap.
around the corner.
And he's been doing it for 6 years there. He actually lent us his equipment for over a year to give us the time to save up money to buy our own equipment and really, really start our own company. So that was 5 years ago. We've been doing it hardcore ever since.
Yeah.
I mean, it's at least 4 days a week, every week. And then we have our events on weekends and sometimes Mondays as well.
I kind of love that, that support system, the opportunity to start something new
Totally.
coming from somebody just giving you that.
And he knew he started off that way too. So he knew where we were coming from and how much we loved it and really wanted to support that. And we're forever grateful.
Mhm.
But that is something that's super important to us too. Just the karaoke community is awesome around here. Everybody is really supportive of each other and we appreciate that.
Is there any superstars, karaoke superstars, that you say you need to go do this for a living?
Oh, absolutely. I would definitely say we have some people that are just mind blowing. Sometimes they come in and everybody's jaws are on the floor.
And what do they do for a living? They just
They're just like, accountants or, they
You just
sell
never know.
real estate.
Yeah.
Like you really don't. You never
But-
know somebody's
But
backstory.
the thing is, they do it as a fun pastime, just like
Yeah.
what we did when we started.
Yeah.
So, it's just the love of it
For
is
sure.
really.
Okay.
I think one thing that sets us apart too is we really like to go and communicate with our audience. We don't just sit there behind the computer screen. We
Yeah.
like to go and reach out to the people that are at our shows and make sure that we're fulfilling their needs as well, making them feel like a rock star. So.
Oh man, I know that when karaoke, do we even know when this actually evolved? Like when it became an actual?
It's probably been around for
What-
What in the
so
what
world?
year?
I'm
Who
gonna
knows?
Google this.
Do it. Like who started?
It-
Who
it-
originally
it
coined the term of
originated in Japan.
karaoke? It did
Yeah.
originate, obviously, in Japan.
Japanese.
It's a Japanese
Okay,
word.
I'll go ahead and let it all out right
There it is.
now.
Let's go.
Okay, the world's first karaoke machine, the Juke 8, was built by Japanese inventor and musician Daisuke
There it is.
Eno in 1971.
71,
But
my
it
good
is
year.
a Filipino
Ah,
inventor,
seriously.
Robert Del Rosario, who holds the machine's patent. He developed the karaoke sing-along system in 1975.
Oh, that's cool.
Where did
It's
the word-
really
so
not.
Where did the word karaoke come from?
It's not really that old of a
That is what we
pastime.
thought. But I'm sure people have been singing to each other for entertainment for longer than
But
I
that.
mean, it's like a
actual-
kid putting on a show.
Yeah.
The actual
we
machine
literally did it
itself,
forever.
So what
Okay,
did you
so
find?
karaoke, Japanese karaoke, and then it was clip compound of Japanese Kara, Empty, Orchestra, and
Empty orchestra.
Yeah.
Empty orchestra.
So
So-
it's a type of
that makes
interactive
sense.
entertainment usually offered in clubs and bars where people sing along to recorded music using a microphone. Go figure.
I'm glad to put
man.
that to rest. I've heard lots of negative things like karaoke means bad singer and Japanese, like
Oh.
always something that makes you feel bad about it. But I'm glad that it's
Yeah,
not.
so it's
Empty
two
orchestra.
combined
I mean, it's a
words.
spin on the wedding singer
Right.
in a way.
Yeah.
Totally.
I think those are actually pretty cool. They have a wedding singer come up,
Heck yeah, man.
half drunk. I mean, it's perfect time for them to get up on this.
I love the idea of karaoke at a wedding. I absolutely love that.
We've had
We have
several.
one booked,
We've-
actually.
We do. We've got one, I think, what, next month?
No, that one's in October.
Okay, so a couple months
Yeah.
from now, but still, we're super excited. Anytime they ask us to do anything beyond DJ, where we get to play karaoke too, it's fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we actually take a little bit of a break to go ahead and talk about a little bit of where we are at. We are here at the Bob, aka
Back
the
Alley Wine Bar.
aka the Bob. And if you guys don't know about this place, you probably should, because of all the cool things that happen here with the live music. I think they actually have open mic. They have
Tuesday nights, I
yeah,
believe.
crazy ambiance. I mean, you could tell a little bit more about this.
Yeah, you got open mics Tuesday nights. You get a charcuterie platter with a bottle purchase. You on Mondays, I believe it is.
Mondays, yeah.
And it's a great place to bring your family. So you can order food from nearby, order a bottle. There's discounts on some of the bottles. You can become a wine club member if you're really fancy.
You become a wine connoisseur.
Yeah, exactly.
This is pretty cool because every time I come here, it's like there's a whole rack of a bunch of Arizona wines, and the best part about it is that you can make and order flights to your liking. And if you guys want to go from the whites to the darks, you can actually make that happen. And it's all here at the Back Alley Wine Bar. So cheers. Thank you, Sherry, for allowing us to go ahead and utilize
You're here.
your spot
Yes.
here
Thank you, Sherry.
at the Back Alley Wine Bar. This
Oh,
is
we
amazing.
tap.
Oh,
Oh.
We're gonna start making things
that was
happen.
a cheers, right?
So can I fill one of these mugs with wine though? That's really
You
like
can.
Fill that with whatever you want.
I usually fill it with whiskey.
Oh, there we go. That's the secret.
That's a secret that nobody needs to know about. So check this out. Did you guys know? Okay, I actually put up 9 facts about karaoke.
Yeah. Okay.
No, this is 9
Throw
facts.
us on the
9
spot.
facts.
All right, go.
9 facts. The karaoke actually has a karaoke world championship. Do you guys think that we can go ahead and start a karaoke championship in Prescott, Arizona?
I think without saying that we might already be potentially thinking about doing something like that.
Oh.
Okay, so a couple of things that have happened here.
Cat out of the
we've
bag.
actually had what
Yeah.
you call it going on. Like the
crawl?
Prescott Idol.
Oh.
They're not doing it no more.
Yeah, they're not doing
They're
it
not doing it no
anymore.
more, which is kind of sad because I mean,
It was going on for quite some
and I
time.
think a lot of people were really enthused by it, especially the ones that can really, really sing.
It's
you
fun
guys
to
are talking
bring
about.
people in together
Yeah.
too, who have that mutual love of singing in front of people. It takes a special person to be able to do that.
And that up and comer, that person that's like,
100%.
I mean, we were
Yeah.
talking
I
about
live in a
how
small
you guys
town,
got started.
right.
We were talking about how we kind of do this thing and the opportunity to not get it right or to do your best or to just put yourself out there.
Totally.
That's a beautiful platform.
Yes.
That space
yes.
is
and for
is really-
anybody,
yeah.
right? And
Mhm.
so anybody can sign up for that.
Mhm.
Okay, I got another one.
Okay.
Just because I want to throw these out there.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you know karaoke burns calories?
Of course it
Well,
does.
kind of like laughter.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Of
check
course.
this
Some
out.
of the songs I sing,
Yeah, it's
I'm
true.
sweating and out of
It's
breath
like
because
AC/DC and the
they're
crazy
like
sound.
intense.
Okay.
Okay, so they,
It is intense.
back in the days, they actually did this one thing where it was an actual, the machine actually did the video and the music, and it actually recorded the calories burnt.
That's pretty sweet.
Wait,
Interesting.
You can do that. I bet your iWatch can do that now.
I think it's a
Yeah.
karaoke bit.
Yeah.
It's called a karaoke bit,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
The karaoke bit?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I bet you could check and see, like, for the last hour, what you were doing if you were doing
How would you
karaoke, how
even
many
rank it,
calories
like,
you would
measure
burn.
that?
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
crazy.
Okay,
But-
so here's another one. What's the longest anyone has ever sung karaoke?
I bet it's Prince.
Like the longest song.
Are you asking us?
Yeah, like
Um,
I mean, like out
so-
of all of your people that you actually have coming in, is there somebody that has just like followed you everywhere?
Oh, yeah. We actually have a lot of karaoke
Yeah.
OGs. We call them our karaoke OGs. They've been around with us
Karaoke OGs.
pretty much since first year.
Yeah.
You
I
need
mean,
Matt and Allie's karaoke OGs.
so what's cool? It's
We-
true.
we always
should
have-
She
probably
goes, I
always-
probably have that going on too.
Honestly, we always have a new group always coming in, but there are actually
Our staple group of people
handful
that
of people
love
who
us.
started with
Yeah.
us in Chino, and they know who they are. There's only a few of them left. So
Yeah, and they've been around since day one.
They
We
might even
definitely
be
have
watching.
our people, our hardcore
You know,
karaoke
if you're OG
enthusiasts
out
who
there,
come
you
and
should say
follow us
hi.
every week, you
Yeah.
know. And you all know who you are too. So we love you. I think we need to give a special shout out to Rich because I think he would just
Oh, yeah.
absolutely love it. He's been like our little PR guy. He's amazing. Rich Hart. He's also
he comes here.
he
He
does.
boosts
he's
everybody.
he's
so.
the other half of the Blues Brothers. So hi,
Shout
Rich.
out
We
to
love you,
Rich. We
love
got
you.
Rich.
We got a couple of people on comments and they just think they're hilarious here. We've got Lonnie who wants some wine.
Okay. Hey.
And Eric who says he came for the Rochelle and San Martin duet.
You know what? We're here for that too. So
We do it all the time, so we want to hear them
you guys
sing.
want to do some picture?
I got
or,
friends in low places. No.
we can do something, but maybe on the next episode.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe on the next episode. So, what are the cool things about being in business is that you guys are really thriving? How can anybody, hire you guys, be a part of what you guys got going on? How do they find you?
Social media is our biggest advocate. We love social media, and most people have it nowadays. We also have our phone number and email. So we are
Scrolling down below as
Yep.
well.
So it will be there. Definitely just look at the link. We are involved in every way, shape, and form. So anytime you reach out to us, we'll definitely get back to you at least within 24 hours. We always want to be part of any event. So I don't think there's anything we would pretty much say no to. We just want to know that everybody's in it for a good time. And that's why we do what we do.
And we've
Do
got
what we
your
do.
we've got your Facebook up showing everybody where they
Cool.
can
Yeah.
reach you as well. Looks like you've got
Facebook's a big one.
We'll let them know about the things you wrote down about the past
Yeah.
and what's coming, and
yeah.
Is that, can we?
Oh,
yeah,
talk
let's
about
do
that?
it right
Cool.
now.
Point of being here. Plus,
Right?
Yeah.
The longer that you guys talk, the more women.
Hey, I'm getting empty here.
I know we got to get a
That's
real
a full
one.
bottle right there. I don't know if we're gonna play that game, but well,
How to open it
we'll
with
see
our
how it
eyes.
goes. Ooh,
But
okay.
you guys we still have work to do
There's
today,
a
yeah?
secret.
No,
Yeah.
we
No,
don't.
no,
Yeah,
no.
we do.
I'll bet.
Yeah, we do.
Later. It's not really
Yeah, we
work,
do.
but
We
that's
got
later.
only a couple hours. Speaking of a couple hours, in a couple of hours, we have volunteered our services for the best of the Daily Courier Choice in Best of 2022. We're going to be doing the award ceremony here about 6:00 is when they start.
5:30.
5:30. So we're going to be setting up and having a good time over there. There's over 127 awards to be given out. So we're super excited to be meeting everybody and doing that with them.
That is a 2-hour event.
It is a long.
Even if you
Award
have to
show.
actually say their name, bring them up to the stage,
I
and then get them
know.
off the stage. Holy moly!
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
I
But
did-
we're excited.
I did find on your website, which I just think is hilarious, or on your Facebook, how to catch an OG karaoke singer.
Yes,
That's pretty epic.
Can we
all
can we actually show that picture?
It's I'm showing it right
Oh,
now.
are you really?
It's a
Oh,
laundry
I was-
basket and a bottle of bourbon.
It's
Oh.
and a microphone.
And a microphone.
Yeah.
Are you like,
sorry.
here's your little microphone? Slip it into their hands like you want it.
That was all Matt. We gotta give him credit.
I ain't gonna lie. After a few beers, it's just one of those moments when singing is actually an opportunity of a lifetime, especially if somebody's gonna give you a microphone.
Yeah.
I used to
It's true.
probably not even look at the words. I just will start just freestyling. Even though I don't know what the hell's going on, I still freestyle.
What else you got coming up?
So we've got a couple things. On August 25th, we are doing our first speed dating night at Tony's too.
Oh,
We're
So-
we're gonna mix it in.
We're
for the
mixing
first
it in
hour.
with karaoke, so it's going to be the same time. So it's going to start at 8 o'clock.
That's got to be terrifying for some.
Right? No, but at the same time, I think it'd be a really fun.
Good icebreaker.
We're doing it
I feel
because
like
it's a different
I heard you
opportunity.
sing past dog.
Yeah.
Or
That's why we're doing it before
Yeah.
karaoke.
Before karaoke.
Or it could be like, you really put yourself out there. I like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what we want to give them is the opportunity to do karaoke with us afterwards
Yeah.
too. So we're planning on doing it hopefully every the last Thursday of every month. We'll see how it goes. To give everybody an opportunity because obviously we can't, if we have 20 inquiries, we can't get everybody in at the same time. So
Yeah.
I think we're going to limit it just a little bit. We're going to have tables set up. We're going to have questions for everybody prepared just in case you're a little too nervous and you can't think of what to say. So that'll be going on for about an hour on the 25th.
How do they sign up for
You're going to
speed
sign
dating?
up on our Facebook. Predominantly, there's going to be an event that you can go on to. There is an event
There it
already.
is, yes.
So you can go onto that, click on it. You can message us personally and just say, hey, I'm really interested in the event. I would love to partake in speed dating. And it is in pretty much all ages right now. So 21 and up, obviously it's a bar, so you've got to be legal. But be open to the fact that, you know, you might have somebody that's a little bit older than you.
Yeah. And right now, you know, since it's going to be our first, you know, event, we will kind of define it a little bit further down the road.
Yeah, we're going to
As
work
long
out
as we get the
kinks
interest.
after the
Yeah,
first
do
one.
like a little vetting process.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. No,
Yeah,
well,
it's
we're
good.
eventually we want to do age groups if it gets to the point where it's like that. But
That's one good question to ask
yeah.
a psychopath.
yeah,
And you know for a fact that this is a psycho.
that's true.
Yeah, I
You
don't
could
know
throw
if you'll
some
be
on
good
there,
at.
right?
You could probably just be good at singing, but as far as dating, I don't think we should probably hook you up with it.
I mean, but if you go into the speed dating looking at like it's fun to meet people, it's
It
an
is.
opportunity to get out where you may
Well,
not
it's
be,
better
then
than
that's
meeting
cool.
somebody online, right?
Well-
Everybody's
yeah.
meeting somebody on these dating
Oh,
apps
yeah.
now,
And
and you don't know if it's actually the person that you're talking to.
It's such a cool firewall, though.
And
It isn't.
another cool thing is at the end of it, if we do actually find somebody who has a
Yes.
match, Tony from Tony's too will actually pay for their dinner to go out on a second date.
Yep.
Oh,
And
hey.
we're going to offer
There's
a
discounts on
perk.
drinks for the speed dating
Yeah.
participants. So,
We got somebody in the house that's excited for that
right?
one.
She's like, call me. Yeah.
Raise the
I
room.
love it.
I'm there.
I
Okay,
love
what
it.
else we got?
So I do want to mention the success of our previous karaoke crawl. So we did this back in April, and it was phenomenally amazing. It just
Yeah.
went so well. We were a little bit concerned in the first year that there were going to be major kinks that we needed to work out, but it didn't go that way. It actually was. We received a pretty positive
Yeah.
response, and we're super excited about next year.
Yeah.
So
It's a
keep
little
an eye
alcohol,
out.
I think
So
yours
what's a
is gonna be
karaoke
fine.
crawl?
So it's much like the pub crawl. I'm actually wearing the shirt to support it right now. You go from, we had 4 participating bars
All at one time,
this year.
simultaneously.
You had a one sign up spot, so everybody would come and sign up. You got a free T-shirt that is almost exactly like the one I'm wearing right now. We had all of our sponsors on the back as well, and you got a free wristband. And then you went around with a punch card to each bar. Every time you participated in a song, you got a punch from that bar. At the end of it, we had over 30 giveaways from local
Yeah.
participants in the area. That you put your punch card in the bowl, and
Almost everybody.
Everyone
got a
left with a prize.
Almost
pretty much everybody did.
So you just go sing your heart out and
It
you
was
win
a
some
blast. It
prizes.
was, I mean, you're
That's
not
cool.
paying anything to participate. It's all a free
You're
event.
like,
So
next spot, let's go.
it was
Yeah.
awesome. So definitely keep an eye out for that next year in
April.
April.
Yep.
We're going to be doing it, and it's going to be bigger and better next year. So
Well, this is going to be, once again, an amazing type of business that you guys are doing. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
again, our Facebook and Instagram, Matt and Allie's Karaoke, is our best way to get a hold of us. We also have our phone number that's listed on the screen, 928-308-3902, and our email as well. As
Matt and Allie's Karaoke at gmail.com.
That's
Yeah,
it.
don't
So-
forget the S on the alleys.
That's right. It's like allies.
Well, guys, I tell you this much. We love doing what we do. If you guys are wanting to go ahead and see more, you're more than welcome to go ahead and check out our page, the Prescott Times, on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever else you want to go. You can just go ahead and find it. But just check us out because we love bringing businesses in.
Like, subscribe, and join us again next week. If you like what we're doing, you can always reach out and be on the show. Support us.
Yes, and once again, we love the Back Alley Wine Bar. If you guys want to come here, it's down here on the famous famous whiskey row in the alley. And we're going to make this an actual big deal here. So if you guys want to come down and check it out, it opens up at 2.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
See you guys next week.
Outro.
I've been down there looking for the silver lining.